Yeah, see, Watsy? I enable your product. I'm a good shill. Alright. It's the end of the turn 1 Dark Confidant. We're not playing this deck to mulligan turn 1 Dark Confidants. I could also just plow this. Yeah, I'm gonna plow this. Have you ever... I feel like anyone who spent time reading YouTube comments doesn't need to ask the question, why are YouTube comments disabled? Have you ever scrolled down to the comment sections on a YouTube video and gone, my life is richer having spent time reading these things. I am improved as a person after having read the things that lurk below this video. Yeah, the dick punching. Turn 3 for my opponent. Nobody has any permanence in play. Welcome to Legacy. Enjoy your stay. Alright, what am I doing here? This Chrome Mox is really awkward because I kind of want all of the cards in my hand right now. I think I want to cast this Inquisition before I play a threat. Didn't get stifled, that's a good start. I think I want to just Inquisition here off of a basic swamp because the next turn I can go Chrome Mox, do this, Wasteland you, play one of these two. We're taking the Abrupt Decay, the God, this could go a couple different ways, right? It feels like I want to take the Sylvan Library here. I think taking the Sylvan is right. And then if they brick on this Brainstorm, they're gonna be up a creek without a paddle. Deathrite Shaman. Tombstalker. That's a big boy. Lingering Souls Dees. Alright, so waste you off of this one. Gases. I think because they played Tombstalker, I'm going to slide the Stoneforge under here. And play this, hope they miss, and then we can plow this next turn. Feels like they missed. Oh, baby. Let the dick punching continue. Just right in the cojones. You didn't want those cards. Ooh, a Brainstorm and an Abrupt Decay. This was fun. This was fun. Good, clean living. This Chrome Mox ended up being real good. Turns out playing 2 lands is great. Maybe. I don't know. Like, if that plow got forced, I was going to really want this Lingering Souls, right? Are we having fun yet, opponent? I'm having fun. Is it good for you? It's good for me. We're gonna die to this Dark Confidant, aren't we? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Bobby, why you gotta do me dirty, Bobby? Why you gotta do me dirty? Alright, this is important to note. Liliana says target player sacrifices a creature. So I'm casting her now because if Bob looks like he's gonna do us dirty, I'm gonna kill him. Just so everything's above the board here. I'm getting the Liliana down now so we can edict ourselves. Liliana of the Veil. I want a Tombstalker. You weren't really attached to those cards in your hand, were you, opponent? You weren't really attached to those cards in your hand, were you? Did you think, yeah, this has been great. Was it good for you, opponent? It was good for me. I came. We came, we saw, we discarded their hand. Sacrifice thing. Hey, thanks for watching, Hackbert. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jacob's excited that we're streaming Legacy 2. Or he's excited about Timmy on the TV. I'm not sure. One of the two. It's probably the Legacy, though. Remember when someone asked why there was one Cabal Therapy? Because it's great. It's the main theme of this stream. Opponent did not shuffle. Okay, so they got one they like on top of their deck. Bobby! Alright. Alright, if I play this out and I flash back Lingering Souls, and then next turn I can fetch Bayou and gain health with Deathrite Shaman to ensure Dark Confidant doesn't flip Batterskull and kill us. That's the line. So we're going to respond to our Dark Confidant trigger by gaining 2 and going to 6. Legacy is the best format Magic has to offer. Grab a Bayou, and then we're going to, at least, if we take a hit here, we're only going to go to 1. Bobby! Yeah! Bobby! Bobby, you're so good to me, Bobby. Robert, you can live for more turns. Just flip the Bloodstained Mire, draw the Batterskull. What good, clean, honest living there. Just, Bob's got our back. Robert, get in here, Robert. I like you in the cut of your jib, Bobby. All right, so him out, path in, rest in peace in. What a bro indeed. I don't think this is a Deluge matchup. Like, these cards are good against Grixis Delver, but I don't think they're good against Sultai Delver. Just good, clean living. Is Sanctum Prelate good in this matchup? It might be. Maybe it's like marginally better than like these cards. This is probably fine. I guess I could like name 2 and cut them off of their Abrupt Decays. Doesn't seem completely unreasonable. What does Rip shut off on their side of the table, though? It shuts off Tombstalker. They probably have Tarmogoyf in their deck. I think the Rest in Peace is fine. I'm not 100% though. I think, and here's the great thing about Deadguy. If it turns out the Rest in Peace isn't fine, we can discard it to Liliana. It seems okay. If we draw a black card here, we can Wasteland them plus play Deathrite. Just gonna waste. I'm gonna try and Legacy them. Just all right. Was this your only land? Go. Toxic Deluge. Yep. That is the only YouTube video that hasn't processed into the highest quality, just for reference, and I'm re-uploading it now. It is an issue on YouTube then, not on my end. All of my videos are recorded in 1080p 60 FPS. It's possible I should have done this to play this around a daze. A little abrupt, opponent. The good news is we can Lingering Souls next turn. I guess I might just want to Vindicate, actually. I want to just Vindicate. I can take Toxic Deluge away from them. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and see if we should Wasteland them or not. We know they have Toxic Deluge thanks to the Delver. And we want to Wasteland them. Sure. Sure. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? We're going to 11 here. We're going to 10 when we crack this fetch land. My health total is low enough that I think I want to just put this under here. Already exposed to Wasteland anyways. I'm gonna do this on you and take your Liliana the Veil away. And this one Cabal Therapy has been great. The question is, do I want to use this as a game 3? I don't think so. You don't want to just take this hit here. Their deck doesn't have reach in it, right? Like, they're not playing Grixis. They don't have lightning bolts. That's a touch unfortunate. Now we're both at top deck mode, and I'm gonna have the first draw, plus I have this Lingering Souls. So flash this back. Attack for 1. My souls hold their insectile at bay. Sure. We have Birds of Paradise with reach too. There's Deathrites in our deck. Yep. One good top deck deserves another, right? Fetching, that's good. So they're on random. So we're like slightly ahead on board, and we have more mana than them. Yeah, could you imagine if we drew what's it called? The Sanctum guy that makes us Monarch? That would be so insane. Yeah, God. Just call out the cards that you want to draw, folks. Just call them out. Call them out. Let the world know what you're looking for. We are the Monarch. We are the champions of the world. Doomstalker? Doomstalker's pretty good. This game is easy, right? Swords to Plowshares. Alright, sure. Casting the sword. I feel like I'm casting the sword, right? I don't want them to know about the Liliana because then they might not, like, they might throw away this Delver on an aggressive attack. And then, like, I get to, like, go double here, chump here, and then Liliana edict away the Tombstalker. Did your Liliana their own? Oh, wow, that one's really good. Sure. That one's a little bit late for this Tombstalker. All right, I'm gonna cast this and then pass the turn. Still looking for that Swords to Plowshares. I'm gonna put a stop on my opponent's turn since we drew this path. In case they flip like a daze or something. Yeah, God, I'm so smart and thin. This is gonna let them shuffle the days away, but this is gone. Yeah, there's one path in the board as a 5th plow. There's one path in the board. This does let them draw something other than this daze for the turn, so they don't draw a likely dead daze. But like, they're not beating Monarch plus Sword plus a flashback Lingering Souls here. Like, they're pretty dead. Double block. I guess I just gave them information. Yep. Yep. Super dead. Sweet. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, good night to everyone, wherever you're in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. Hanging out playing some Deadguy Ale in Legacy this afternoon. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find your stuff. My stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Those both help support myself financially directly, so I could spend more time doing stuff like this and less time doing other things. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We'd love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you could save 12% on all sorts of sweet stuff there, including custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves. And finally, SpareDeck.com, they offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. The match has popped. We're gonna play first. This hand's great. I think I need to change a diaper. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Get poops out? You did. Okay. Alright. Scrubland. Thoughtseize. Those of you who are just joining the stream, you know what they say about people that play Scrublands, right? The same thing they say about people that play Badlands. They're really plateauing their legacy career. Look at you, opponent. I like the cut of your jib. I'm gonna take your Goblin Charbelcher away, though. Your turn. Alright. Please don't draw out at me. Please don't draw out at me. Please don't draw out at me. Alright, they've got nothing. That's good for us. Good beats. Beats by Dark Confidant. Look, that's my favorite joke. My favorite joke, okay? You ever vindicated a lotus petal? Done a lot of things in my life I'm not proud of, but I think we're gonna add vindicating a lotus petal to the list here. Nah, that's not true. I just want to get... Actually, maybe I should have put Stoneforge out to get Batterskull sooner rather than later. Yeah, it's definitely fine for smaller events. I've written a bit about this deck, mostly kind of recently. Was it on? All right. Well, that's good for us. I can plow that one. Opponent's a real trooper. It's like still sitting here playing Magic after we took their thing away. So Batterskull means we should be able to beat goblins here, so they draw one of their other 3 Belchers. It was not in Gathering Magic, it was on my previous content site. This was my last article, I think, on Deadguy. It's a little bit different than this build I'm playing here. This is a list that someone sent me dollars to play. Some of the same principles still apply. I'm gonna crack this fetch and thin our deck out. We just want to find like discard spells and stuff to like nickel and dime our opponent's hand away here. If we don't find something else to do with our mana, we will be vindicating this Lotus Petal. Well, their hand's really bad. I'm gonna take that. And vindicating this Lotus Petal is actually great here, because it means that my opponent only has 1 starter. They are going to be dead next turn. Yeah, dead on board. I don't believe they can make goblins. They have Seething Songs. These are my cards. My cards really suck. All right, so most of our cards are bad. We have 3. I guess Teeg's fine. Plow is bad. Jitte's bad. Sword of Fire and Ice is bad. One of these, no, that's fine. Palace Jailer's bad. Lingering Souls is bad. I mean, they haven't lost yet, right? They're on the play this game. And we don't have a lot of good tools for this matchup because, well, we don't have Force of Will or Daze or stuff like that. We also don't have a ton of 1-cost discard in this build. This build only has, what, 5 pieces of 1-cost discard? Sand is a turn 1 Gaddock Teeg, which in the biz we call a keep. This is as good as it gets for us. So, if they don't, we have to hope they mulligan, don't go off on 1, and then we can play Gaddock Teeg on 1 and then laugh at them because they can no longer win the game. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. God bless. Nice magic deck. GG, no re. Oh, I messed up here, right? I was so excited about having a turn 1 Gaddock Teeg that I should have played Bloodstained Mire to fetch Scrubland so I could him to Tourach on 2. Whatever. This is probably enough to beat them. This is my Kifkin advisor. He recommends that you don't kill me. Yeah, 10 out of 10 should have fetched on 1. So I could him on 2. Hopefully we draw a spell that we can cast with white 1. Hopefully we draw Sanctum Prelate like a professional. Yeah, but like, Burning Wish to kill it uses a lot of resources from them, so they're gonna have a hard time like doing that and killing us through our other disruption. Yeah, they got to see our shape as well. It's like, this play could come back to bite us if they have like Burning Wish and an answer for this. Like, if someone who's played a lot of Belcher, you just don't sideboard in matchups like this. Ding. I think I talked about why I didn't play those cards. I don't know. I've played Moxes off and on. I'm not a huge fan of Deathrite Shaman. I actually really like the Green Splash. I think Gaddock Teeg's very good in this deck. I like playing a Bayou for Gaddock Teeg, but I'm not a huge fan of Deathrite Shaman in this archetype. I think the Chrome Moxes are fine. They let you do things like play Hate Bears on one. No, I could have fetched a Scrubland on one, and then fetched another Scrubland on two and cast him that way. So if I would have fetched a Scrubland on one... Yep. How much mana are they going to have left over is the question. They're going to get to Burning Wish here. Are they going to make a bunch of... They could have like a Cave-In. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 more mana. They have 6 mana altogether here. 7 mana. No, we couldn't him on one. You definitely want a Teeg on one, but we could have himmed on two if I'd have fetched correctly after playing Teeg on one. So, like, they're going to get to kill Gaddock Teeg here and maybe my spirits too, and I could have avoided this. So, if we lose this game, it's certainly my fault. Yep. Spirit Guide and Charbelcher is their last 2 cards. I'd have taken 2 cards away at random, and they probably can't do this, what they're doing here. Yep, there's a Pyroclasm. And then thankfully they're a mana short of casting the Charbelcher, otherwise we'd be in a lot of trouble. So I get to fetch a Scrubland and then him to Tourach them. And then they're probably going to lose the game after that, but like, we're definitely in a much worse spot than we otherwise would be if I'd have sequenced my lands correctly. You weren't too attached to those cards in your hand, opponent. It's a good draw. It lets me Vindicate and Flashback Souls this turn. Otherwise, I'd have to choose between them. Stone Renew. Man, we beat Belcher without blue cards in our deck. That's a good time to be alive. These are my cards. My cards are amazing. Gataxian Probe puts my opponent under a nice clean 2-turn clock with our 6 power in play. All of their win conditions cost 4. Let's name 4. I turned crazy. You know, this is a donation deck list, although we're doing pretty well with it. We're 2-0-4-0 so far. I've not dropped any frames recently, so it must be on Twitch's end if you're experiencing lag like that. Weird. Those are not toys. This is not for you. This is actually an outlet protector to protect outlets from you. Yep, it's literally on your screen. Or if you're on mobile, you could type !decklist or look in the stream information section. All of my deck lists are very accessible. Great. Third victim. On the play again, sign me up. Really, it seems like it's fine. I can see this hand going either way. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not sure if I love Prelate. I don't know. I guess it's like a hate bear that's like good against like the Delver and like general blue cantrip decks, but like it's definitely slower against the combo decks, right? So I'm not sure if I love it from that aspect. It's like slower than Canonist or Thalia in terms of getting down. No fetch land is bad for us. Tranquil Thicket, probably 4-color something. Please draw lands. Huh. Okay, sure. I'm naming Chalice of the Void here. Oh, they're just traditional lands. Okay, and they have another Punishing Fire. This matchup is very bad for us. Do I even want to suffer through this? I have like, I guess Sanctum Prelate's okay. Like ultimately I have like 4 cards that like kind of half matter. Just on with our lives. Your chances of beating lands with this deck are like probably sub 5%. Might even be lower than that. Is what it is. Like lands, like people ask me about like my opinion on lands a lot because people like to be metagamey. I don't think Legacy is a good format to metagame. There's a lot of really powerful combo decks that like crap all over lands. Like lands is like the Tron deck of Legacy basically. It has a bunch of 90-10 matchups in like one direction or another. And like that's again one of the reasons why I like playing Magic from home, especially with donation deck lists when someone else is paying for the league. Like in a tournament, I could sit there and be miserable for like the next 20 minutes, or I could concede and move on with my life. Hayes plays Big Red, so this hand is going to be fine in this matchup. I'm going to fetch a basic Swamp and Thoughtseize on one. Yes, correct. At a local game store, you can metagame just fine. At a Grand Prix or an Open or like any regional style event that's going to have, you know, 50 or 100 or more players, you can't really metagame. Just non-existent. And that's not just true for Legacy, it's true for Magic in general. Sounds like okay. Not super exciting, but fine. We get to fetch both of our basics. Have a Thoughtseize on one. That's true. That's not true for standard. You're gonna know that you're gonna play 75% energy mirrors when you play standard, and then you're gonna play 25% of your matches against people that decided they didn't want to win that weekend. Double Chalice of the Void. Do I just take the Nahiri then? Yeah, I think I take the Nahiri then. Yep. Yep. We have 2 Vindicates in our deck. God bless America, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dim 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 dim. I'm such a skilled magician. I'm such a skilled magician. It makes me wish I would have taken this other chalice, but like, eh. I'm gonna fetch my other basic swamp. I don't really want to draw it. Like, nobody has top keks like my top keks, okay? I don't have a lot of instants and sorceries in the graveyard to be eating, so I'm gonna start attacking with one of these because we're gonna run out of food pretty quick. Now we're racing against the top of Heise's deck. So, Wastelanding City of Traders may seem odd, but like, I think it's fine. It means he can't go float mana, play second city, have 5 mana next turn. I'm gonna hold that Bloodstained Mire in case we draw Liliana the Veil, so I can hold these swords. If we get him down a little bit lower, we're only scared of Sneak Attack Emrakul, because Gristlebrand won't be able to draw cards, and we can plow a worm. These are squares. Our squares are amazing. Yep, deal. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was so excited to have drawn a thing. Thunderbolt, okay, with the host. Welcome to folks coming over for Thunderbolt channel. Hanging out playing some Legacy here this afternoon. We're not playing it particularly well, but we're playing it. Not used to Chalice being on 2. We're not gonna play that one, because there's a Chalice of the Void on 2. Never say I can't learn from my mistakes, chat. Alright, sweet. They're at 7. That means they can't draw with Gristlebrand if they get into play. Yep. Yep. How many big scaries you got? Yep. Yep. What a fucking tilt. Has 2 of them. Sounds like Declan's up. I'm gonna go grab him really quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna raise my desk up before I bring Declan down. Can't grab my stuff. About time to stand anyways. Enjoy the ride, chat. Hi, brother. All right. All right, so post board. Containment Priest, Sanctum Prelate, Gaddock Teeg. Probably don't want Jitte. I wish this was YouTube. The current game situation makes me want to give you a cheer. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. These plows good or bad? I'm actually not sure. Palace Jailer is certainly bad. I think Liliana the Veil's fine. Sword of Fire and Ice is probably too slow. Lingering Souls is too slow. Do that. Alright. Wonder if the path is marginally better than a swords. Yeah, that sounds fine, right? We're gonna lose our Dark Confidant, but we've got plenty of other stuff going on here. Sing a song, opponent. Just gonna get my clock down. Hopefully they don't put a big scary into play next turn while I'm not holding this up. If we draw a green source, we're playing this ASAP. We do have to be aware that my opponent plays Kozilek's Return and Fiery Confluence, though. A Braid, sure. The standing disc has been great so far. I've only had it a few days, but enjoying it a lot. They didn't do a thing last turn, so they probably won't do a thing this turn if I take them off a land. That's great. Do I just play Teeg now? Teeg's really bad against Kozilek's Return. Gonna hold Containment Priest up. Yeah, I need to put some stuff up on the wall behind us. Wife has some like game posters and like a couple of framed cards that we have. Yep. Wait, why did I attack with this? Because I thought I was playing Gaddock Teeg. Is that why I attacked with it? Because I'm an idiot? Alright, good. Glad we covered all our bases. A powerful wizard. Alright, here's an interesting question. Do I take them off the sneak attack or do I take them off the mountain? Is it greedy to take them off the mountain here? Is it greedy to take them off the mountain? I have this Containment Priest. I mean, we're not playing Vindicate to not blow up our opponent's lands, right? So I'm gonna put this into play and get it on my Containment Priest here so they can't kill it most likely. Land destruction, cardboard crackling with the cheer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So someone mentioned the sword was about grinding. The sword keeps my opponent from killing my hate bears, which is nice. That's the goal of the leaving the sword in the deck. On the draw, they get to just do whatever they want. I mean, this hand's great, right? It's got a basic swamp in it without a fetch. It's got a Thoughtseize. It's got a fast Containment Priest. I think this is just everything we want, basically. Yeah, not Thoughtseize on one here. See what they have. Double Spirit Guide, yep. Alright. They draw a scary one here. I guess there aren't too many big scaries off of those cards, right? Karakas is actually kind of nice. What am I doing here? I think it's just Dark Confidant go. It's just Dark Confidant go. Sir Teaglesworth. I'm gonna do this. Put Deathrite Shaman under it. Yeah, I get Kozilek's returned here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Maybe I'm just supposed to pass and leave Containment Priest up there because of K-Return. Yeah, I think I punted that. I think I'm just supposed to pass there. Yep. Ain't a real game of Magic till a Mana Monkey gets beaten down. Sacrifice the Mana Monkey. I don't really have a set time in the afternoon. Declan just started napping a little bit later, so I'm not quite... I don't have a schedule set up for the afternoon. Normally I stream in the mornings from 8 to noon. But I think we're going to add some afternoon streams on the regular moving forward. This time slot seems to be working out well. I'm just going to bin this Dark Confidant and play the Batterskull here. And again, equipping the Batterskull to the Containment Priest means that it'll be out of range of Kozilek's return and Fiery Confluence. Well, kinda. I guess they could shatter the Batterskull with Fiery Confluence and then deal some damage. Liliana ticking up is good pressure towards their hand, though. Find a Blood Moon finally. A Braid, sure. That's scary. Oh god, so we just went from in a really good spot to super far behind. That's unreal. Okay. Well, we're dead. I guess Fiery Confluence would have been similarly dead there. And again, this all comes back to the fact that, like, I shouldn't have played the Teeg into the Kozilek's return on 3 or whenever that was. what happened. Alright, that's good. Hey, look, there's a sword in my deck because I'm smart and thin. This is a little bit of insurance for us. Yeah, kinda. Worldspine Worm's really scary. And, like, Grizzlebrand draws enough cards at this point to, like, be threatening. Like, if they have another Abrade here, we'd be pretty much dead. If this connects, we're gonna be in a good spot. Ding, kill your monkey. And you're watching a video and kids just start screaming. What kind of torture porn are you watching over there? With the screaming children torture. 9 and 10 are almost the same thing, so I'm just gonna fetch to thin since there's no brainstorms in my deck. Can you tell Declan's up from his nap? Can you tell based on the volume of the stream that Declan is awake? Probably gonna finish this league and then call it a day. What's going on, Immortal? I'm just gonna hold the Containment Priest for now. Okay, sweet. Okay, I think we've got it. 2 cards left here. Fiery Confluence, the card we're looking to dodge. Is that Inferno Titan? Sure. The end of it. Alright. That puts us in the 3-1 territory, right? We just conceded that 1 to lands that we're never going to win in a million years. So sweet. We cashed the league. Collected our fun bucks back up here. Oh, fucking YouTube. This video hasn't rendered in all the qualities yet, and when I tried to re-upload it, it's like, this is a duplicate of a video you've already uploaded. I think I'm gonna have to delete this one and then re-upload it as a new... That way it's different, because it still doesn't have... Yeah, I'm supposed to delete this video. Wanted to wait until the video replacing it was fully ready, like in process, but apparently I can't upload the same thing twice. Thanks Magic Online, or thanks YouTube. Oh, let's not miss our match while I'm doing YouTube stuff. Thanks everyone for hanging out this afternoon. We'll be wrapping up the stream after this since both the kids are awake. Just gonna hang out with them. No tight halls. This is a donation. So for those of you that are new to the stream, we are streaming a donation deck list, which means one of my viewers or subscribers paid for the league and sent in a donation along with the deck list to get added to the queue. And we're playing just card for card a deck list that they sent in. Always, Andrew. Okay, Probe. Hopefully they're a fair deck. This hand is not particularly good against Storm. I guess we could rip a Black Source and then be okay against Storm, but we definitely could be dead on the first turn here. Declan Scott, stop attacking your brother. Dad's got... Here, come attack me. No, I'm not a huge fan of Tide Hollow in this archetype. I prefer just like 1 mana discard. Am I dead, opponent? Are you going to kill me? That's sad. I like my Dark Confidants. I guess they could take my him here potentially. They're just like planning to kill us. Probe's legal for the same reason Deathrite Shaman's legal, and the same reason Top was legal for so long. WotC just doesn't really care about Legacy. WotC just doesn't really care about Legacy. And for those of you who are wondering why I just muted myself for a minute there, you hear the background noise. There was a lot more shrieking in the background. Because Declan's a brat. I love you, tiny brat monster. Sing my opponent a song here. I think I'd rather get an extra card out of my opponent's discard pile with this Deathrite Shaman to make their Cabal ritual slightly worse. They get in 1 point of damage here. Wait, what? Alright, well. Now I'm definitely still passing. So they're a fair deck. They're like a Grixis Pyromancer deck. Shouldn't I go ahead and get rid of stuff out of their bin? There's plenty of lands for my Deathrite Shaman to be munching on, and I'd much rather just like keep their graveyard thin, so that way I can play this one since I know about it. Declan likes to attack his older brother, and by attack I mean whatever Jacob's doing, Declan needs to be on top of it, breaking it. The only cord that moves as the desk goes up and down is the power strip cord. I have a power strip on the desk that powers the monitor in the tower, so the power strip cord has plenty of slack in it to go up and down as I raise and lower the desk. Someone asked earlier, I don't think I answered them. I have an uplift desk is what my wife bought for me. Children are proof that we're animals, right? And not very nice animals at that some of the time. We learn to be nice. It's being nice is a learned skill. You have another fucking Cabal Therapy. I hate Gataxian probes so much. It's so frustrating to play against. Especially in combination with this card. Because, like, this card was one of the most interesting and skill testing cards to play in Legacy. And now you just get to play it with fucking training wheels, and it's just so dumb. So dumb. Like, this card adds no actual value to Legacy as a format. Again, just doing their graveyard to make potential delve creatures worse later on. Oh yeah, I didn't want these lands anyways. See their Cabal Therapies out of here, I suppose. Those hopefully don't get me later. Oh yeah, push them off a cliff. And I want to cast spells this game anyways. Dark Confidant. Got really excited I was going to hit my opponent, but this doesn't make black mana. Now they can play Young Pyromancer. They can't plow it. Probably should have fetched a Scrubland here, right? I just thought my opponent was Storm when I fetched, so like, I didn't think it would matter. But we could definitely get punished. There's no reason to be cute and fetch this. I don't have any green cards in my deck right now. I guess I had Deathrite Shaman in play, but like, it's probably better just to hedge and get another white source. It's a Delve threat. Looks like it. Smells like Teen Spirit. I would be genuinely surprised if the Legacy PT happened with Deathrite Shaman being legal. Would be genuinely surprised. Hopefully we hit a black source here and then get to go Him Chrome Mox my Palace Jailer. Oh, I can't him them. That's sad. So I get to play this, imprint this, plow this. Don't spell pierce me, bro. Don't fluster storm me. Don't force me. God bless. Have your 5 health. It's a real shame this wasn't a black source. We'd actually be in an advantage, right? If I'd have taken their cards away and we had hey, Ben. It is team, yep. Black source. K command. What a punch in the dick. I'm gonna discard this Jitte. This is definitely a Chrome Mox out matchup. I wonder if it's a Plow out matchup. I could see that. I guess the targeted discard's not stellar either. We cut some of these. Do this. Alrighty, I'm gonna do that. Why would I want Deluge in? I don't understand why I'd want Deluge. Oh, you think they're a Pyromancer deck? Probably ZP actually is probably better. Do that. Yeah, you don't want Deluge for Pyromancer deck. That's for other stuff that have bigger troops. Zealous Persecution is great though. Thank you for the reminder. Definitely, they're 10 out of 10 of Probe Therapy Pyromancer deck, so ZP seems great. Also kills True Name Nemesis. Why leave in Thoughtseize? Because they have cards like Culligan's Command and stuff that they're going to hold to the mid to late game. Breaking up things like Snapcaster Rage is also good. Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised if they... I'm assuming we're going to see a Legacy banning before the Pro Tour. I'd be pro that. I don't think there's any reason for Deathrite Shaman and Probe to be in this format. I think there's plenty of interesting, neat decks without those existing. It also, like, you know, makes the Pro Tour more exciting, right? They said they weren't going to do shake-up bannings for Modern. We can do shake-up bannings for Legacy, right? Probe just doesn't add anything of value to the format. If a card's restricted in Vintage, it probably doesn't need to be legal in Legacy. And yes, I include Brainstorm in that assessment. And so close. Like, any one of these cards is a second land. Really hate mulliganing against him to Tourach decks. Good stuff. Just mulligan a close 7. Get unkeepable. We're going to top that since we're fetching it away anyways. fetch a swamp. Next PT is modern. It's the summer PT that's the team PT, right? Huh, that's interesting. I just take their ponder away. Yeah, I'm just gonna take their ponder away. Hopefully get really lucky and they miss on lands. Temur Delver. I think Temur Delver would be the new best Delver deck. Watch them draw fucking Cabal Therapy and just take our Dark Confidant away. Like, weep silently. I have no idea why they brought in Flusterstorm against us. Unsure why this is currently in their deck. And again, just like, the biggest reason I dislike the Deathrite Shaman is because, like, it gives Delver this really powerful way to fight the best axis that we had to attack Delver on, which was, like, attacking their mana, because they're greedy. No, there's surgical extractions and extirpates and force of wills, it's fine. Reanimator wasn't the best deck before Deathrite Shaman, I don't think it'd be after. Like, there was a window where Reanimator had Gristlebrand, and Deathrite Shaman didn't exist. Let's hit their next land, sure, why not? Why not? Hopefully we can hit a removal spell here with our 2 draws. And a Flusterstorm, Pyro, Snap. I guess Lingering Souls gives us some time too. A little bit of breathing room. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one for them to not know about. Play this out. Sure there's going to be a Cabal Therapy in my future. I'm going to be really sad, but hopefully not. Hopefully they play a Pyromancer, then the Zealous Persecution just makes them cry. They have Pyromancer, Flusterstorm, Snapcaster Mage, and then some other cards we don't know. Even if they like just snap back a Ponder here, I'm 10 out of 10 going to cast the Zealous Persecution. I think that's more than enough to clean up. We can probably draw another removal spell for the other Pyromancer. A true name, sure. Yeah, this is more than enough to Zealous, I think. OP is really good at drawing lands, you're not wrong. I am standing. Yeah, one of them fancy standing desks over the on a Black Friday sale. Alright, target you. Oh, this just targets anyone, sure. Oh, I should have played this land, right? If we get double dazed, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh, and it makes my troops bigger. God, that's so good. Forgot how good Zealous Persecution was. Card's great. Oh, this can get Sword of Fire and Ice, right? Or Umezawa's Jurgit? Probably Umezawa's Jurgit, right? Because that gains me health. Deck you. It's a good mulligan. Yes, it does have a motor. It has 2 little motors. The little motors that could. Opponent knows both of the cards in our hands. Hopefully very sad about both of them. Nice Flusterstorm. Dark Confidant. Jerry says. Deathrite Shaman. Sweet. Huh. So they have a Snapcaster Mage in their hand. Yeah, let's just put the Jitte into play. They want to kill. I guess they have Culligan's Command. I'm going to be really sad here. I have 2 cards I don't know. Yeah, tilt. I'm going to kill this and shatter this. Alright, we're still pretty far ahead here, right? Like, they're going to 7. I've got a flashback on this Lingering Souls. Got a Liliana. Got this Deathrite Shaman to check the Snapcaster Mage that's in their hand. Sure. Which of my things do you want me to not use? Probably Deathrite. This is like Grim Lavamancer right now, right? Just like egging them out of the game. Probably don't want to flash back to Liliana, sure. Pyro, yep. Good one. I need red mana, alright. Optional. Sweet. Alright, game 3, right? That's a good mull to 5. I want more discard in my deck. I feel like I want more discard in my deck after playing that game. Maybe Palace Jailer's not good enough. They're gonna be really good at attacking me, and it's kind of expensive in terms of mana. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Cut one of these, bring in an extra plow. Cabal Therapy's okay. No, I don't think I want this matchup. I don't have training wheels for my Cabal Therapy. This is gonna be my last match of the afternoon. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Big shout out to all of our subs and resubs and the few people that threw bits my way today. Welcome to everyone. Remember, if you didn't catch the entire stream, we've been going for about 3 hours. It's all going to get uploaded to my YouTube here shortly. In fact, the first set of videos with the Deadguy sprites, I'm going to hit publish on right now so I don't forget about it. Alright, fetch a basic swamp and cast Thoughtseize here. He stops Jace too. Why Gaddock Teeg? Look at this hand. This is why. Hand's pretty bad now, right? Doesn't do much. Unfortunately, my hand doesn't do a whole ton. He's a good, honest dude. It's interesting that they have multiple forces in against me. Feels kind of loose. If their plan is to needle this, we'll probably Vindicate the needle. I guess if they miss a land drop, I'll probably Vindicate the land. A land. Alright, Brainstorm's a good draw. Gets rid of all of these. Hopefully they miss a land. I like getting people that have missed lands. Okay. So one or both of these forces probably went away. Chose not to shuffle, sure. Yep. Deathrite Shaman is still a squire for my Umezawa's Jitte. Still carries a sword. Waste you off of red. Attack you for 1. So again, we don't exactly know the contents of their hand, but I wouldn't be too surprised. Actually, they probably don't have a force if they didn't force this. I'd be kind of surprised if they shuffled the Snapcaster Mage away. If they miss on a land drop here, I'm probably just going to Stone Rain them. I think I'm just going to Stone Rain them. Okay, it's raining K command. These two are dying, I assume, or maybe they could be discard a card. K command's very good against these Stoneforge Mystic decks. It's a tough card to grind through. It's a shame they had the Flusterstorm for that, Sure, we left my Jitte on the table. I hope I draw Lingering Souls. You got... Oh, they have an Abrade. Alright, well. Well, Declan just woke up from a nap, so... Sweet, I can plow this Delve threat. Have some health. Hopefully they force our plow. And then, like, it's my Jitte versus his empty board. Nap force. I've made a huge mistake. I've made a huge mistake. Maybe this shouldn't be in my deck. This is cheating, right? Toxic Deluge, this is like a workaround for the Gaddock Teeg. I feel like Gaddock Teeg should be errata to include Toxic Deluge. That card involved an X. It was a non-creature spell. Just unfair, it's like cheating. Declan. Chill out, dude. Jitte only pumps the creature it's equipped to. This is a donation deck list, so I did not build or design this deck. That's unfortunate. This is actually why I didn't get sort of Fire and Ice, because I wanted the better equipment still inside my deck, just in case this happened if they drew a creature for this. Play a Squire out. Oh, you know what? I should have waited on this. I'm going to be aggressive here and just pump this twice. Like, alright, hit you for 7, down to 5. Let's get some counters back on it. So Deluge is no longer an out. And again, this is gonna be the last match of the day. I don't stream while both kids are up for a reason. Thanks everyone that hung out through the end. Sorry about the shrieks. Is what it is what it is. Shrieking is Declan's favorite pastime, believe it or not. Opponent concedes. Sure. So we finished 4-1 then? Our only loss in there was to the lands player that we just didn't play against. Lands is just like, it's pretty unwinnable for this deck. They just like, they grind you into the ground. Deadguy is great. If you're looking for a non-blue fair legacy deck, I think this is a great choice. I do think it's genuinely worse than like the 4-color control decks and Grixis Delver, but I don't think it's so much worse that you can't not be competitive with it. So again, if you're looking for a good interactive legacy deck that doesn't involve Force of Will and Underground Seas, I think this is a great choice. So remember, if you didn't catch all the video today, that we played this league for about an hour and a half. I'm uploading to my YouTube now, along with everything else, folks. So I will catch all y'all around later, and I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. with some more magical action. Probably more legacy. No, we're starting with Modern tomorrow. We'll be back with Magic 8:30 tomorrow morning. Peace.